And people can see us.
Okay. What up, y'all? This is Otaku Time, your source for everything. I'm skipping the intro. I'm Yuki from Studio Yuki, and this is a guy.
Saw, dude.
And that's Waluigi. He's kind of our mascot.
My dad, actually.
He's my dad. Did you hit record?
I did.
You hit? Yeah, okay.
I really did hit record, I promise.
So this is going to be like, so for people not in the stream, people who are watching this on YouTube, this video is hopefully finally perfected, at least to some extent, because
yes.
The first episode was just crap because it was a webcam. Second episode was just desynced as hell. Third episode is lollies. So
Whoa there.
Not really.
Whoa there.
Today we're talking about anime video games or video game. It's hard. It's kind of like that
Stuff.
Yeah, it's very vague. So I'm gonna start it off with the obvious game that I've been playing forever. I talked about it in the last 2 episodes. We're gonna go in depth on this episode, and that is Persona 5.
Just the Persona franchise in general. Just really fucking good games.
Yeah, dude. I am invested 90 hours into Persona 5, and I'm now on New Game Plus, and I'm still playing it. And what's crazy is that, like, when I first played through it, I had no idea it was 90 hours long, like the main story. So I get to like the 40-hour mark, and I'm like, why am I still getting hit with tutorial messages? So, yeah. Dating high schools for 80 hours and fighting shadows is pretty fun.
Yeah. It's an experience, you know. It's just like going to high school in Japan.
With
demons.
Right, no. Persona 5 is the one-to-one recreation of what it's like to be a high school Japanese student.
Mm-hmm. Everyone fights demons. You know?
Everyone fights demons. Everyone has weird colored hair. Yep. Everyone fucks. I think those are the exact opposite of what it actually is like. I don't know. I think the reason I like Persona 5 so much is because I kind of like relate to the protagonist. I guess that's kind of their goal, really. I mean, that was the main point.
I mean, that's the goal with like any game like that.
Yeah, but with Persona 5 specifically, they didn't give him a real name. They just made his code name Joker.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk much, you know.
I mean, he has a canon name. It's like the other ones, too. They all have canon names, but they don't really...
Joker doesn't have a canon name. It's just Joker. The canon name is Joker. Oh, maybe he does for the anime. I don't fucking
know. Akira Koyasu in the manga and Rin Akiyama in the anime.
So not really a canon name if they fucking change it every adaptation.
Apparently. I don't know. P4 and everything had an actual one. That's weird that they like don't have a real one for this.
Well, that's because they wanted it to be more immersive. I
guess.
He doesn't talk like at all in the game. I mean, he talks a little bit. Which is really funny because if you watch the... there's a interview with Xander Mobus, the voice of Joker, and the voice of An Takamaki.
Yeah.
And they were like... Someone asked them, what's your favorite... line in the game, and Alan was like, wow, there's so much to choose from, and Xander's just like, oh yeah, I'm pretty fond of, I should write something.
Yeah?
I love it. I thought that was so funny, and I'm pretty fond of that line myself.
I should write something.
I should write something. That's what gets me through my day, just thinking about that. Let's do it. Like the just simple ass ones. Or I'll reveal your true form.
Or, you know, if we're talking about the best character, you know, we gotta talk about Ryuji here, of course.
Ryuji, yeah. For real?
Yeah, for real. Every other fucking word.
Right, they reuse the same audio clip
real?
So much.
It's like not even re-recorded ever. It's just like the one for real.
It's only re-recorded on like the actual anime scenes.
Yeah.
But he still says it in the actual anime scenes, but for real? Oh man, I can't wait to go back home and play more Persona 5 now.
I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this. I am thou and thou art I. Oh, also Jiraiya voices Igor.
Oh, is that Jiraiya?
Yeah, it's Jiraiya's voice.
Wow.
How's the rehabilitation? But it's actually because the voice actor for Igor in the other P games...
He passed
away. But it's actually a pivotal story element that his voice is different. And it's pretty cool. So... Yeah. But overall, P4 or P5, any of the Persona games really, is a great, I would say, starting point for people who want to get into like JRPGs.
I wouldn't say P3 is.
No, not P3. P3 is confusing.
Yeah, P4 or P5, sure. P3 is kind of grindy. Like, more so than the other ones, even.
Depends on what... Well, wait, you said P5 was grindy?
No, P3 is more
P3,
grindy than the other ones.
Because P5 you don't really have to grind at all, really.
You don't really have to. You can, though.
You really mainly grind if you're on, like, the merciless difficulty mode, or if you're playing, you're, like, doing some late game, like, secret boss stuff. But,
Or if you just want to be a Chad and power level.
Well, I mean, Joker's already a Chad, so... And he's in Smash Brothers, so that's another thing.
Oh, yeah. He is in Smash, isn't he?
Yeah, he's my new main, even though he's not out yet. Also, speaking of Persona, there's actually a new... So they just announced Persona 5 The Royal, and we still don't really know much about it. We just know that there's another...
Yeah, there was a teaser for a teaser of a teaser. Come on, man. They gotta announce an announcement of an announcement.
And because they're gonna reveal it on April 21st or 28th, one of those dates. In late April, they're announcing what the hell the Royal actually is, and they also announced that there is Persona 5S, which is presumed to be Persona 5 for Switch.
Probably.
So, yeah.
And there's probably going to be a Royal bundle for Switch as well.
Yeah, because there's Persona 5S, Persona 5 the Royal, and obviously Persona 5D, which we already know is Persona 5 the dancing game, but that's old news. Ain't nobody care about that.
Hey man, they're good rhythm games.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing Japan does, is their rhythm games. That's like every anime.
Osu's by an Australian dude.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. I mean, look at like Rhythm Heaven. That's pretty anime. Or not even anime. That's more Japan. Like, that is very Japan. Because it's colorful and fun. But Rhythm Heaven is good. There was also a rhythm theater Final Fantasy game for the 3DS that was pretty fucking fire. It kind of played like Osu a little bit, but it had Final Fantasy music, so it's like you can't go wrong.
Nice.
But that's the end of my Persona 5 talking about. I'm actually making a full video on Persona 5, so, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I just did a video on Kingdom Hearts 3, so you check that out. So, what's your favorite anime game, Ethan?
I mean, I don't know. I don't play that many anime games particularly. I've played some of the Neptunia games. Those are really good anime games. Those are fun.
Never heard of them.
It's basically if you were to humanize a video game console.
All right, I like this.
There are 4 video game console waifus, and you know they do wacky things together in a JRPG type setting.
Oh.
You've probably heard of it. It was
I think I've seen
franchise.
some of the characters from it. Like
you probably have. You've probably seen Neptune.
Yeah, Neptune. Yes, I have. Okay, I have. I know exactly what you're talking about. She is cute, and she has an android, and I kind of want it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't know that was a game.
Yeah, that's a bunch of games. There's like 4 games in the main series and a bunch of spin-off games.
It's kind of like the Tales of series.
Yeah. But those are good anime games too. The Tales series.
I actually have not played. Oh, I played a little Tales of Symphonia, but other than that, my boy Lloyd Irving.
I haven't played any of them, but just like watching people play them, they look really fun.
Yeah, I know some people. I know the people who do like them are super into them.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of cool collector's pieces for them too. So that obviously interests me, as I'm a huge collector of a lot of different things. So, from retro video games to anime figurines to tattoos. Anyway, I think one of the most iconic anime video games is like probably any of the Dragon Ball fighting games.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously you've got Budokai Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for Wii. Everyone fucking played that one. And then you have Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2.
Fighter Z.
And Fighter Z, which is solid as hell.
Fighter Z is solid as hell. I wish I'd played more of that. I just don't have anyone to play it with, so I kind of got bored.
I'm gonna get it for my Switch. I'm gonna play it more. Yeah. But it's one of those games where I feel like I would definitely like go to tournaments with. I mean, I'm not that good at all, but I'm saying I could be. And actually, the guy who is good at tournaments, he's the I think that's the guy I'm thinking of. The dude, did you watch the Game Awards last year? The one that revealed Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dude who was in the furry suit.
Yeah.
He was like.
I don't think he was for Dragon Ball Super though. I think he was for a different game.
Okay.
Maybe it was Dragon Ball Super, but I thought it was a different game.
I know he was good, and he made one of the craziest comments during the Game Awards. But that's not. Welcome to Otaku time, where 50% of it is typing on a keyboard.
Hey, you know what? Don't worry about it.
don't even worry about it. We're professional here.
Yeah, dude. Very professional.
Only the most highest quality. Like, here, I'll give the audience some ASMR while we're waiting.
Games this guy plays. Fuck this guy.
You guys like this ASMR? Oh my god, that's gonna sound horrible.
It really is.
Is it? Are we on a stereo channels or are we monotone? Mono.
I think we're on. I think I was on mono just because we're both on opposite sides of the mic, and it'd be kind of awkward to have them hearing each of us in one ear.
I mean, who really listens to shit with headphones on?
Anyone.
I don't. I only do that for ASMR.
You suck.
Well, no, I like not. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I like everything on headphones. I don't like listening to things out loud that much, really.
This pleb over here. Are you finished looking it
No,
up?
I can't fucking find this guy. I can't remember his fucking name.
I don't. Just the furry.
Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox, yeah.
It was Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, I thought
actually.
so.
I didn't think it was Dragon Ball Z. I thought it was a different game.
Making me fucking second guess myself. You
Dude, that was a wild ass play he did too. Because I actually watched that.
Oh really?
He literally stun locked him the entire stock.
Jeez.
He just wiped him. It was wild.
Don't underestimate furries, guys. I actually have a friend that's furry. He's
Furries are some interesting people.
Yeah, I mean it's like with any like subculture on the internet. You've got your cool ones. You've got your fucking racist ones. I don't know. You got people.
Basically, people are dumb.
Yeah. So, another good anime game is basically any JRPG. But more specifically, I want to talk about Bravely Default. I don't know if you ever played those. Bravely Default 1 and 2.
I played a little bit of Bravely Default, like very little.
It's very good. Very solid JRPG. Yeah. It's, as I said in the last episode, actually, it has hand-drawn backgrounds, and the music is phenomenal. It actually does one of the coolest things of any video game I've ever seen, where it's like, so it's called, so there's going to be some slight Bravely Default spoilers for you guys, because I kind of can't say it without spoiling it. But, so throughout the entire game, you're traveling with this fairy. Her name's Aerie.
Mm-hmm.
She, like, guides you and directs you and stuff. But, so you're just blindly listening to her this entire game. Well, it turns out she's, like, the final villain, you know? Mm-hmm. And actually her sister is the good one. But the girl you follow is, like, evil. And when you start up the game is called Bravely Default, where the fairy flies on the title screen.
Yeah.
After you get to the point where you're starting to get suspicious of her, it comes up, and when you start up the game, it'll go Bravely Default, and then red text will take away some of the letters, and it'll say Aerie lies. And you're like, what the oh my god. It was the coolest thing ever, alright? I swear. So, I swear it. So, that's cool. The second one was cool too. Had a girl named Magnolia, which is a pretty name.
Yeah. Would you consider Fire Emblem to be anime games?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Anime Boy Marth, of course.
I mean, like, Fire Emblem didn't used to be anime. It's become anime.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it was, like,
No,
if you look at the older games, they were...
Fire Emblem, 1, 2, 3, and 4 were not anime.
The characters were anime?
Not
Roy and
really.
Marth, they had the anime look to them.
I mean, I guess, but it was like...
like, the style isn't... Like, that's the point of this episode, is it's the style influenced by anime. The art, I guess. Or if it's remotely Japanese, I don't know. But, like, the original ones were, actually, what was the first one for? Was it for Game Boy? Was that the first one?
I think it might have been for Game Boy, yeah.
Because my girl Lynn... Yeah, like, that's anime as hell.
Okay, that's Gadia. I don't even think that's the first game.
That is not the first game.
Yeah, like this. This isn't really...
I mean, it's as much as the Game Boy could the Game Boy Color or whatever.
I guess. Guess you want to call it anime.
I mean, it's not like they could do like fucking HD sprites with the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, they could, dude. What do you mean?
Yeah. Did you know Grand Theft Auto was for the Game Boy Color?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was,
Well, yeah, because the first Grand Theft Auto was just driving a car.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was the first Grand Theft Auto was on the PS1, and it was that stupid top-down bullshit that no one liked. And then there was Grand Theft Auto 2, which came out for the Game Boy Color, which was also top-down bullshit. And then they made some good games, and then Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars came out, and that was top-down, and that was garbage. But that wasn't an anime game by any means, because that was made by Rockstar, which was a U.S. company. So.
Good old Rockstar. 100-hour-a-week work weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got like some major shit for GTA 5.
Oh, God.
Because, like, afterwards, people were coming out saying, like, yeah, we were working, like, 100 hours a week and stuff for this game for, like, Red Dead 2.
Did they get paid overtime?
I mean, yeah, but I doubt it was, like, what they should have been still.
Mm.
Plus, I don't care how much overtime. I mean, that's 60 hours more than I'm supposed to work in a week. That's ridiculous.
I don't know. Well, okay, if you were a salary, I'd be pretty fucking pissed.
Yeah.
But if you're doing, like...
I mean, it's a programmer. I feel like a lot of that's going to be salary
yeah,
work.
well, a lot of it's also going to be... No, not salary. For programming? It's most likely contractors.
I don't know, at a big company like that.
They definitely have people come in contract.
I mean, they definitely have contractors as well, which means they're getting paid a flat rate probably.
Yeah.
So they're getting shit on.
That's true. I mean, but then again, I'm sure there are people who wanted to just, like, finish that game, too, because I know... I don't know, a lot of people say they put their heart and soul into Red Dead 2, so... I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I've heard it's, well, I wouldn't say it's long, because comparatively, P5 is a lot longer. But I've heard it's a pretty good time. I heard it takes it takes a long time to get to the good stuff in Red Dead. About 15 hours, and then you get to, like, the good shit.
Well, I think there's, like, a lot of, like, early game, like, side content and stuff you have to do before you can move on.
Which that's what you gotta have in your open world games. People telling you what to do. Kind of why I stopped playing MMORPGs, because which are also very anime. A lot of them are anyway. But I stopped playing them because every time I would play a new MMO, it was like you had to go on a linear, like, main quest path, and you couldn't really branch out. And if you branched out, you'd either be, like, super underleveled, or it would be, like, just a big old mess. So I eventually just stopped. Except, I will say, the most recent one I played, which was Maple Story 2.
Maple Story 2 is fun.
Maple Story 2 is fire.
I haven't played it in a while now, but I played it when it first came out. It was fun.
Yeah. Definitely good. Definitely what a sequel for an MMO should be, I guess. Because the first Maple Story was obviously classic and super fun. And it was a standard progression, I guess. Any other anime games? Sword Art Online.
Haha. There's been a few Sword Art Online games. There's been...
I've heard one of them was good. At least one.
I've heard a couple of them were good. I don't know.
Too bad no one owns a Vita. I know, like, the first one came out for the Vita. And then they came out to PS4, and then... But I don't know.
I think, like, the newest one's on PC and PS4.
Ooh, what am I saying? There's a huge anime game that just came out that I haven't had a chance to play yet, and I might actually play it very soon, now that I think about it, and that's One Piece World Seeker.
Oh, yeah, I heard mixed things. Lots of mixed things.
I haven't heard anything yet. I hope it's good. It's open world One Piece, like, it should be good.
Yeah, but if the gameplay sucks ass, it's not going to be good.
But I've also learned to not trust the internet.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, when I look on Steam and all the reviews are pretty much negative, that's when I'm kind of like...
But that's, like, the thing is, like, I don't like to trust the internet with that kind of stuff just because, I mean... Yeah, like, it could be crap. No worries.
I mean,
but
it's like, if I see that, I'm going to go, like, watch somebody else play it and see how it looks. If it looks like all fun, then I'll get it.
I mean, obviously, it's kind of like, you obviously have to be a One Piece fan to enjoy it. I don't know. I looked at, like, I looked at the videos online for, like, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
And there are people who are saying there's, like, you know, they're kind of dogging on Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm like, no, you fucking idiots. It's not a bad game. You just had too high expectations. Granted, it did take 13 years, but I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was fine.
It's a good game.
And it's like the fact that you know Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to come out. There's like...
It has the same issues as all the Kingdom Hearts games.
What issues?
Bad writing.
Hey, man. The story may be convoluted as hell,
Darkness, darkness, light, darkness, heart.
Bees. The bees.
Like, literally, anytime a cutscene starts in Kingdom Hearts, all I just
But
start saying
you
is
can't
darkness,
deny
darkness, light,
That the
darkness.
cutscenes are dope as hell.
I mean, some of them are, and some of them you're like, what?
Kingdom Hearts
Why?
3 specifically, like, I don't know, Kingdom Hearts has always looked really good for the era it comes out in.
Yeah.
Because Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, like, just how good they looked for that time period is pretty amazing. Especially the full motion videos they did.
Mm-hmm.
But, the writing aside, the gameplay's fun.
The gameplay is fun.
And they have really likable characters.
Yeah.
I am a huge Shion fan, and yeah, I want a Shion tattoo. So, because she's a badass, and she doesn't get as much love as she deserves. I mean, they forgot she existed for like majority of the story until the end of 3, where they're like, "Oh, she's back." Okay.
Of course.
But I do think it's weird how it's just like everyone just becomes a Keyblade wielder.
Yeah, that's the other thing that bothered me. Is I thought there was supposed to be like one Keyblade wielder. Why are there like 10 now?
Well, there wasn't. So in the first game, you know that there's more than one because Sora. Obviously, you're like, hey, it's the key. But at the end, you see Mickey with the Keyblade, so you're like, oh, so there's 2. But so they technically never give a definitive answer. But you'd think everyone would kind of know there's a lot more Keyblades, considering there was like a Keyblade war back in the day.
Right.
But to be fair, you also don't explore places where people would know about the other worlds. You're kind of confined to worlds where, nobody knows the outside world. So I guess there's that.
Okay, I think we're back.
Alright, now we're back.
The dog, please.
So, Ethan is a dog, and sometimes he animorphs and just doesn't shut up. So
Whoa there.
Don't
call me a furry on stream, that's not okay.
Come on, man, you and Sonic can get along. Sonic Fox.
Call me out, bro.
Yeah. Calling you out on your furry escapades. But we were talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. We're going to move on. Because, it's not really... I mean, kind of an anime game, not really. Whatever. I want to talk about Ninja Storm. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Super good. First of all, the fighting is just fun.
Yeah.
3D arena fighting, I've never really been a huge fan of, but games like that, Xenoverse, and One's Justice, My Hero One's Justice, kind of like, they do it right.
Right. And Jump Force does an okay job, too.
Oh yeah, Jump Force is good, too. The thing I like about the Ninja Storm games is, one, the brilliant cell shading. It really does look like
it looks really nice, actually.
anime in 3D. And the fact that if you play through all of the 4 main games, you get the whole Naruto story, which is pretty cool. And, I don't think anyone's ever done that before.
Yeah.
Especially with the series as big as... And the crazy thing was that a lot of the events at the time of each game's, coming out, the anime, English dub at least, was nowhere near where the game was in terms of the story. That's how I found out about the Pain fight. Was I watched the Pain fight English dub in the game, which was cool as shit.
Yeah.
And same with the end of the war. But of course I already read the manga at that point. But it was cool to see it actually take place. One of the weirdest things I think that was odd about the 4th game was how at the end of the game, when they collide and both their arms come off,
yeah,
it's like they didn't want to remodel it, so they just blacked it out.
Very cool.
For most of the arm was just kind of blacked out. And you're
funny.
Guys? Nani? But yeah, Ninja Storm, great fighting game. You wanted to talk about some games.
Oh yeah, Yakuza, one of my favorite game franchises of all time.
I never played a Yakuza, so
dude, it's a beat 'em up game.
Yeah.
The combat is a beat 'em up style. So you're playing as a ex-Yakuza member named Kiryu Kazuma.
Yeah.
Big ass buff Japanese dude. Very honorable man. He's wonderful. And some bad things happen to him, and he gets framed for a murder.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to prove his innocence, essentially.
He's trying to prove his innocence as a Yakuza?
Well, he got kicked out of the Yakuza because the Yakuza don't kill people, or they're not supposed to.
They're just drug trafficking and stuff, right?
No, they don't even do drugs. No,
Really?
Now they're like trying to be a legitimate business.
Well, yeah, now they are. I meant back in the day.
Yeah, they used to traffic drugs.
Okay.
I mean, they used to kill people too, but they were supposed to be very stealthy about it, and this was like a very obvious thing.
Yeah. So now, because now the Yakuza they are trying to think, but there's still like the stigma around, like, you know, the Yakuza, obviously. So if you like have tattoos in Japan,
Yeah.
it's, you know,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad, which sucks. And people are trying to change those laws, though, for that. I mean, the crime rate in Japan is like fucking 3%. It's like insanely low.
Well, yeah, it's because the Yakuza keep everyone else in line.
But didn't the original Yakuza game come out for PS2?
I think
Because I know there was one for PS3, and
like the first Yakuza Kiwami might have came out for PS2. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It was
picture the
either PS2 or
cover.
PS3.
but might have been PS3, might have been the first one. I'm not
Oh.
sure. Because I not recently, but you know, years ago, I finally found out that the first Dynasty Warriors game was on like the PS2,
Mm.
and I had never played a Dynasty Warriors game until Hyrule Warriors came out, and I was like, this is fun.
I just want to play Fire Emblem Warriors. Actually, that looks fun.
It's very fun. I've played a little bit of it when it came out because my friend had it, but yeah, it is a good game. I like the Dynasty Warriors games. They're
Yeah.
just like button mashing, but like very satisfying button mashing.
I mean, that's pretty much what Yakuza is,
Mm.
button mashing. I mean, it's by Sega as well, so it's yeah. Fucking dog.
I think we're good.
Yakuza. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, the button mashing by Sega.
Yeah. The first game you played to like 2 different characters' perspectives. It's pretty interesting. There's also like fun side stuff too. Lots of like side content to do.
Okay. Yeah, is it kind of like button mashing like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta?
He kind of like Devil May Cry, I guess.
Okay. Devil May Cry.
Because you do get like rated for fights and stuff. Like the better you do and things like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know. I like the mission structure of Devil May Cry.
This is a mission structure. This is open world, which I actually like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Do you just like? Is there? So there's obviously
It's like the open world isn't that big. There's like 2 areas. Like the first game at least, Yakuza 0. There's like 2 areas in Japan or 2 like towns in Japan that you can go in between, depending on which character you're playing as.
That's cool. Is it like the actual locations in Japan?
I don't know actually. If it's like actually like actual locations.
That actually blew my mind when I found out that that all of the places in Persona 5 were all actual Japanese places. Because I was like, Shibuya, that sounds very familiar. I feel like that's a real place. And then they hit me with Akihabara, and I'm like, okay, this is all real. All right, great. Another reason to go to these places. Actually, but I've actually heard that Shibuya in Japan is actually not like it's too busy.
Mm.
It's like if you're gonna go to a place like that, you're better off going to Shinjuku.
Oh yeah.
So that's just what I've heard. Obviously, I want to go everywhere in Japan, at least the big spots.
Yeah.
Akihabara is gonna be sick. Tokyo,
Yeah.
Shinjuku. You know.
I'm gonna have to spend a few days in Tokyo because that's a big city.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much to do there.
I also want to go to like the rural areas as well to see like the real Japan, I guess. So like
I want to go see Mount Fuji if I
Mount
want.
Fuji, yeah, the Akigahara Forest. Whereas when I one day will record that, will not pull a Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Be
Let's not show dead bodies.
Yeah, that is. God, that pissed me off so bad. I have a zero tolerance for. I have zero tolerance for cultural intolerance. That is.
I wouldn't even say that's cultural intolerance. That's just being an asshole.
I mean, it is being an asshole, but it's also like.
I mean, a lot of the other stuff he did in his video was culturally intolerant.
very much,
But
yeah.
like that specifically was just.
Oh yeah, that was just like a dick move.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
There was another game I had in mind. Oh right, Doki Doki Literature Club, huh?
Oh god.
What a game! And it wasn't even made. It was made by. It wasn't made by anyone in Japan, I don't think.
I mean, no, it was made by some dude.
Some dude. Yeah, but it's interesting though. It's very meta. Very fucking meta. Also, buff Natsuki memes are the greatest thing ever. Why do people have a thing for buff anime girls or buff girls in general? I don't know. That's not my thing. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't kink shame, right?
You know, don't judge people, alright?
Yeah, I guess not. Oh fuck, dude, Danganronpa.
Oh yeah, those are great games.
Those are-
I love Danganronpa.
Danganronpa's so good.
It's a great mystery horror game.
Yeah.
It's a killing game inside of a school, I guess would be the best way to explain it if you guys don't know
You
what
can
it is.
become a super high school level. If you were a super high school level, what would you be? It doesn't have to.
I'd probably just have to be the ultimate lucky student. Like, I'm not good at anything, dude.
I was gonna say that would be mine. But I mean, it doesn't have to be anything that's in the game.
No, actually, I'm
Super high school level tech.
I'm the ultimate despair from the second game.
Oh
you know?
my god, super high school level despair.
Yeah, that's me.
I'd say I'm luck, just because I do luck out a lot.
I have terrible luck.
But yeah, the Danganronpa games are good. I have not played the second or third one.
First one's really good.
I love the first
Second one was fun. I haven't played 3.
I've heard those are good. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like the characters in 2 and 3 a lot more. But I mean, obviously,
All right. All I'm saying is 2 has the ultimate girl gamer.
Oh really?
That's the waifu.
What about Sakura from the first game? The super buff chick.
Spooky.
Yeah. And then what was the name of
Celestia Ludenberg was the best one in the first game.
Dude, she was yeah, you're right. You're right. Ludenberg, Celestia Ludenberg, of course.
And then the second game it was Chiaki, which is the gamer one.
Okay.
And the third game I don't even know. I didn't play the third game, so I don't know who the best waifu was.
Just played all of them. What do you mean? Isn't the best girl the kid who's a crossdresser in the first one? I forget his name.
Oh yeah, the ultimate trap.
Yeah, the ultimate trap.
Chihiro Fujisaki.
Chihiro Fujisaki.
The ultimate trap.
The
What
ultimate power. Oh, you just kicked the table.
Like ultimate high school level trap. What an ability.
Can't mention an anime gaming list without Honey Pop.
Oh god.
I actually have a friend who backed the Steamy version of the game.
Or can we talk about Nekopara?
Oh my gosh. Nekopara.
I have Nekopara 1 and 2 and 0, and I have the 18 plus patches for 1 and 2.
Oh my god. Hey man, they sent Joey the anime man, or Joseph the animation male, if you want to be technical, like inappropriate things from Nekopara.
Hell yeah.
So maybe we can get a deal going.
One day, that's my goal in life. You know?
Unboxing Nekopara lewds on stream.
Pog.
Oh yeah, Jump Force. Obviously, we touched on that, but Jump Force is pretty freaking solid.
I haven't gotten to play really.
Story is
a little bit of E3 at E3 with you last year.
Yeah.
That was fun, but like, haven't gotten to actually play the game enough to say if it's good or not.
I'd say the core gameplay's solid. Story sucks. It's very. The thing I think one of the biggest disappointments about the game is that Light Yagami isn't a playable character.
Yeah.
They teased him in the first trailer, and no, he's just a story guy. Like, really? But they did add in some well-needed characters in the DLC packs, being Setokai was cool. Very happy they added in Biscuit Kruger. I was like, if they had one DLC fighter, that was like the main one I wanted.
Wait, who?
Bisky.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Hunter x Hunter. Because like obviously.
Because they had Gon and Killua already.
Yeah, Gon, Killua, and Hisoka. So it's like, yeah, give us freaking Bisky.
I want Netero.
Netero would be cool, or the King, Chimera Ant, or Kite.
Oh, Kite would be dope.
Kite would be pretty sweet.
Can we get Chimera Ant Kite?
Oh my god, you just want the girl.
Either one would be fine.
Well, he's not really a Chimera Ant.
I mean, yeah, he is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
The little girl's a Chimera. Is that
It
something?
has a rat tail.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Was that in the anime?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just rewatched it like last month with my friend. I know.
Okay. I like how Kite is like just okay with it. He's just like, I'm a girl now, whatever. He's still awesome. I don't fully understand how that even worked though.
So Jing explained it actually to Gon.
Oh, Jean did?
Mm-hmm.
How did it happen?
So Kite's like roll ability, there was like a special roll that he could only get if he was about to die that would make sure he didn't die. And I guess it made him into a Chimera Ant.
Okay.
I don't really know how it worked, but
because
something to do with his Nen ability.
Because, like, I was like, because Pitou had killed him.
Yeah.
And the, like, baby that the girl, or that the Chimera Ant gave birth to at the end, turned out to be Kite, but the Chimera Ant mother didn't kill Kite. Yeah,
she didn't eat Kite. Yeah, that's what confused me at first, too. I was like, why is that Kite? And then I heard Jing say that and looked it up. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Okay, alright. So Kite's just full of tricks. I think that was one of the craziest plot twists. Like when the Chimera, like when Pitou is that powerful, I was like, that's the thing. Power scaling in Hunter x Hunter is so unpredictable.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, I had no idea that Kurapika would even stand a chance against Ubogin in that first fight.
Kurapika is crazy in the manga now. He's so fucking good.
Oh my god, Kurapika's, don't underestimate.
Just like, he's such a Chad. Just look at him.
Doesn't he dons his Dark World art, or Dark Continent arc outfit in Jump Force. The suit.
The suit? He looks like a badass in that suit.
A lot better than his, like, other...
This.
Yeah, his cleric outfit.
Yeah. Just, like, look at that art.
Yeah. He definitely fucks. I thought he was a girl for, like, all the way up till the York New City arc. Until they finally clarified.
There's no good images of it, but there's, like, fuck. He looks so good with it.
There's a Clannad video game for PlayStation... for PSP.
Interesting.
I bet it's just like visual novel.
Probably.
Is that?
There are a good amount of visual novels on PSP, so yeah.
Yeah, that's like that's the visual novel console, man. Love Live.
We could talk about Bang Dream.
Bang Dream. I actually played that a little bit the other day. They have some really good songs on there now. If you don't know, Bang Dream's a rhythm game on the phone, on iOS and Android.
Please sponsor us, Bang Dream.
Please sponsor us, Bang Dream. Bang Dream. Bushirot. Dude, they have obviously they have Silhouette, which is great. They have Persona 5 music now. They've got Sword Art Online stuff. They got everything.
They've got a song from Monohana on there. They have Secret Base.
Oh,
that's the ED.
Oh, here's your Neptunia. I'm looking. Apparently there's a new JoJo's game that came out recently.
Yeah, there's like an arcade game and there's a mobile game. Neither one are out in the U.S.
Oh no, there was one that came out that was for PS4 that is in the U.S.
What is it?
I forget. Is it this one? No, it wasn't All-Star Battle. It's like an open world thing apparently. That's what my cousin was telling me.
Oh, that's a game that's been out for a while and the East and just got transferred over, I think. There's like, did you know there was a Part 5 video game, which is the arc that's getting animated right now on the PS2?
What?
Yeah.
What is that all about?
There was a Part 5 game on the PS2.
That's interesting.
I mean, it was like
that's crazy.
It was pretty accurate too. I was watching my friend play it the other day. It was like pretty accurate to the manga and stuff too.
That's trippy. What's Part 5 called?
Golden Wind.
Okay. What did I want to look at? There was one game I was thinking of and I can't think of it now. Oh, right. So there was a game for PlayStation 2. It was, hang on, it was, was that it? No. Oh, it was DOT. No, DON. That's it. DON. Hang on, let me look at it. Oh, Battle Stadium DON, which was a very crappy fighting game that was Dragon Ball Z cross One Piece cross Naruto.
Wow.
And it was so bad. Like, you can look it up, but it's like you can play as like the four, like Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura. Luffy. He plays Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Nami, and Chopper.
They get 5? That's not fair.
Yeah, and then you can play as in Dragon Ball Z. I think it was Goku, Vegeta.
Probably like Frieza or something.
Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they have any enemies in the game. Oh well.
Villains. Villain. I'm a villain.
But
have you heard of
Oh, you can play as Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta.
Oh, Gohan.
And you can unlock Trunks, Frieza, Cell, and Boo.
Interesting.
Oh, and you can also unlock Usopp from One Piece and Lee and Gaara from Naruto. So it's actually a pretty decently sized roster for a PS2 game.
Yeah. Would you consider Sekiro an anime game?
What the hell is that?
Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. It's not really an anime game, but it's very Japanese based.
Mm.
It's by FromSoft, people who make Dark Souls. Pretty much Weeb Dark Souls, you know.
I like Weeb Dark Souls.
You know.
It reminds me of like Okage Shadow King, which is a very like it's like a RPG for the PS2. Very underrated. Highly recommend it. Super cool. Played when I was a kid. Really, we could just say any JRPG and be done with it.
Sekiro isn't even a JRPG. It's like a Souls-like game, really. It's just like all Japanese lore and stuff. It's pretty interesting. Plus, you're a ninja, dude. You're a shinobi.
Oh my gosh, Ryu Hayabusa.
Hi.
What is the best graphic novel you've ever played, or visual novel?
I haven't played very many visual novels. I
Neither
don't like
have
them
I.
that much. I mean,
don't think anyone does.
You know,
Why are they still? Huh?
Nekopar Volume 2, you know, had some good scenes in it. I mean, it was a great story.
Why are some of them $30? I don't get it.
Because, I mean, the stories are still really good. Like, they're not bad. I don't, like, the ones I have played I enjoyed. I just don't.
I don't like to.
You don't like reading.
I don't like reading at all. They don't, them. I mean, even, like, I don't know. It's way more exciting to watch an actual anime, like, subbed, than it is to play a visual novel, because more shit happens in the anime.
I don't know.
It's like...
It doesn't bother me. I like visual novels, kind of. I just don't buy them very often, because not that many interest me.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the same shit, usually. Like,
right, because a lot of the times if I see a visual novel, it's like I've already watched the anime or read the manga. There's no real point, like, paying $20-$30 to go through it again, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially like Planet. Like, I don't know, there's, I don't know. And especially with ones that already have anime adaptations, there's no point in watching or playing the visual novel. If you're doing a visual novel that doesn't have an anime adaptation, then I guess go for it. But, damn, dude. What if Higurashi had a video game?
I think it does.
Oh. Can we kill everybody?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah. Tapping away, tapping away.
How do you spell Higurashi?
Higurashi.
Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 1.
Oh, is it visual? It's a visual novel.
It's a visual novel mystery, yep.
Psychological thriller.
It's like
it actually looks
story rich and dark.
Actually, the assets look really fucking good. Sometimes, yeah, that one not so much.
Oh, it's a remake. This is why. The original one was more like this.
Oh, gross.
And there's a remake.
Okay, the remake looks really good.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay. It looks a lot better than the actual anime.
Yeah. Well, this is 2015, that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
I didn't know they remade all the art on that, actually. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. I mean, needed it.
Yeah, really.
I'd say even the anime needs a redone, like a redone thing. But I don't know. It's very That's quite an anime, man.
Good shit, man. What do you mean?
That is
good shit.
That ending though is. Oh man, yeah, that's something.
The nails.
Mm-hmm. That's something to watch with the lights
Ow.
off. When I first saw when I was watching through that, I get to episode like 4, I think it is, and I'm like, the main character dies? What is this?
Dang, spoilers. Spoil everything, why don't you?
Well, I mean, it was episode 4. I mean, come on, they've had, like, when did Higurashi come out? Like, 2006?
Something like that.
So it's like, you had time. It's like, Corpse Party is an anime video game.
Yeah.
Any RPG Maker type thing, which Corpse Party was basically RPG Maker. It was actually... If you're going to experience the Corpse Party story, the game's the way to go.
Really?
The anime is not. From what I've heard, the anime is not good.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
There's also... there's actually... Okay, so one of the first horror anime video games I ever played was a game called Irisu Syndrome.
Interesting.
Have you ever played it?
Mm-mm.
It was actually really freaking cool. Because what it did was, it was like one of the first games to fuck with shit on your computer as you play.
Oh, I see.
So... And this was like 2009. All right, it's like way before like meta narratives like that, like Doki Doki Literature Club came out, and it was. So you would go through each day. You and your friends were like stuck on this island or something, and you had to figure out. You'd learn about this girl who was also on the island, Her name was Arisu.
Mm-hmm.
And you just play this like simple little game where you click these boxes to make like these puzzle things go up, whatever. That was the game. But then, but after each day, one of your friends would go missing or they'd die, and there's like a picture on an actual file on your computer, which was this picture, would keep getting updated, and it would like cross out one of the people in your friend group in the picture, and it'd keep doing that. And then the creepiest part was at the end. If you get the bad end anyway, the window you're playing on will minimize to a windowed screen, and you'll see Irisu. She's got like this spiked club. Will just walk across your desktop screen into the game window, and she'll fucking either kill you if you got the bad end. If you get the good end, it turns out to just be a loaf of bread for your birthday party. But
I see.
Very creepy. Very well done.
Sounds like that. Sounds pretty interesting.
So, especially for the time. And actually the puzzle element, like the actual game you play, for like the gameplay, pretty nice. It's like, pretty good. See, that's how I felt with like Honey Pop. When I first played Honey Pop, I wasn't really, like at first I was like, obviously, let's see where this goes.
Cameron, my friend wants to know if you think I'm hot too. I don't know.
I mean...
Whoa there, whoa.
No, but in Honey Pop, I was originally playing because, gotta see them anime titties, right? But no, when I started, I actually got super invested, and I, spent, 6 hours one day. I was like, I just want to beat this level and get this girl up to this, I don't even care anymore.
I've never even finished Honey Pop. I couldn't do it. I get bored.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, I played it, one day for 6 hours, and I was like, I'm done forever.
Yeah. I think I probably have 6 hours total in that game on Steam.
Yeah, that's, solid freaking game. But, another recent game that came out was My Hero One's Justice. Talked about it a little bit already. But, I like it.
I didn't get to play One's Justice yet. It looks fun though. I played one game of it at E3 last year. It was okay.
Because we got the VIP pass and got to play.
No, you did.
I know.
I was sad and alone.
All I had to do was name 5 Naruto characters, and they gave me the VIP pass for the Bandai Namco room. Which I'm wondering if I can use that pass again this year when I go back.
Does it have a date on it?
No, it just says VIP. It's got the Namco lanyard. And all they did was check it at the door, so I'm wondering if they're going to do something similar to that. I mean, obviously they're going to have an influencer room,
right?
For all the voice actors and YouTubers and stuff. So I'm wondering if they're going to give away VIP passes for people. Because if they are, I'm jumping in and I'm recording again, or recording it this time. But yeah, One Justice, really good arena fighter, 3D, pretty good. I'm about out.
About out.
What time are we at?
52.
Okay. Do you have any last anime games that are just calling out?
No, my brain is dead. Can't think of anything.
Yeah, I'm having trouble too. I thought there was more.
I mean, there definitely are more.
Yeah.
There are so many JoJo's games.
Well, yeah.
There are so many JoJo's games.
I mean, there's also a lot on the Game Boy. As far as different, Yu Yu Hakusho Spirit Detective.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games. Personally, I like Forbidden Memories on PlayStation 1.
You got all the Pokemon games too. Those are all.
Oh, technically, I guess if you want to go that.
I mean, if you're calling old Fire Emblem anime, then I'm gonna call Pokemon anime.
Well, yeah, but Pokemon is its own thing. I guess,
but
it's
Pokemon.
Because Sword and Shield, I'm super excited for.
And that's pretty anime.
Yeah. But no, dude. I'm telling you, man.
It's the same with Fire Emblem. It's gotten more anime as it's going on.
We're in the UK now for Sword and Shield, and the main character girl is I guess she's Scottish, but she's got the short England hair style, and I have a thing for girls with English accents, so
I just have a thing for short hair.
Short hair done right. Because I've definitely seen some short hair girls where it's it's more Makoto from P5. Yes, please. I feel like Makoto's underrated because everyone's all on this Futaba craze, and Futaba's okay. I think that's just because she's the youngest. People are I'm serious. People go crazy over Futaba because you can date her and stuff.
Monk Omega.
But
Monk TOS.
I'm telling you,
trying to go to jail.
Makoto or Takemi the Doctor.
Well, the doctor is hot. She has good short hair too.
Oh yeah, perfect. And like she got that choker and like,
good shit.
10 out of 10.
Good
All right,
shit.
so that'll conclude this episode of Chicken Nugget Time.
No, that's the other one.
Oh, right.
The Otaku Time. Sorry, Chicken Nugget Time is the other show.
That's our deep web podcast.
Yeah, don't look that up.
Go on a deep web, please. See ya.